Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 15 of my Let's Platinum Rise of the Tomb Raider series. We're getting there, slowly, we're getting there. As always, timestamps in the description for everything that we'll be doing in this video. We are doing Geothermal Valley up to nearly 100%, 99%, I'll tell you about that in a moment. We're doing Siberian Wilderness to 100% and Flooded Archive to 100% in this one video. It is a bit longer, but I'm just going to clean everything up. This is a clean up video before we move on. So yes, so I've started at the end of the previous video. You will have been at in front of those stairs, and this is where I'm starting. I'm going to head back to the Flooded Archives first. You need to sort of go in it from two different angles to get everything, which is quite annoying. So grab that first survival cache. We're in Geothermal Valley, by the way. I'm sure you recognise it. We're up at the top. It's where you get dropped off, so let's say, at the end of the previous place, Research Valley. So yeah, we're heading back towards Flooded Archives. I pointed this one out on the way out of Flooded Archives originally. There's a document up here, so just grab that. You'll need to do the grab with the hook. There's a trophy, Voices of the Past. That's for 75% of everything. Obviously, we're going for 100%, so it was guaranteed that we were going to get that one. Here is another survival cache. This is at the exit of the Flooded Archives. This is the way we came out. So we are going to go back in now. The reason we need to go back in now, and we couldn't do it originally, is that we needed the broadhead arrows, the climbing arrows, which we do have now. So that's what we're going to go and do. When we were doing the chase sequence at the end of Flooded Archives, we kind of dropped below and went through the water and everything. What we're doing now is essentially climbing back up to where we tried to yeah, it makes sense to me anyway. Where we tried to jump up, and then we lost a handhold and we slipped underneath when we were being chased. It makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you. But essentially you miss part of the Flooded Archives because the story makes you do that. So we're just going back to go and get it. That probably could have said that better, but hopefully you know what I mean. I get a bit turned around here. I actually think it's in this room, but it's not. I need to swim through another cave yet. So that's what me looking around is here. No, I'm looking. No, it's not here. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. So yeah, we actually need to swim through both of these. So yeah, so quite a lot of backtracking and back and forth, and a lot of quick travelling, fast travelling, because there's we're just basically cleaning up here, getting everything. Yeah, so the reason Geothermal Valley can't be 100% at this point is because we need to do one more challenge tomb, but that is not available until later on in another area. So we'll quickly walk back to Geothermal Valley before the final, well, while in the last area. Once we've done that last tomb, we'll quickly come back and finish that last mission off with the lady in the tomb, the sort of ruins in Geothermal Valley, and that will finish that off, and that will be 100% for a geothermal there. So we're still climbing back here. It's a long way. We're almost there. Long way. So we're nearly there. Just got to climb under here. Luckily we don't have to go all the way back the same way. We can actually open up a shortcut to the centre of Flooded Archives. But this is definitely one of the weirder ones we have to find. It's here on the right hand side. It's just a mural. That's all it is. It's weird that they make you come back for this like this. But there we are. That's where we've just come through. And now we're going to jump down. And blow this up, and that's going to leave us with an exit. So now we're back in the centre of Flooded Archives. You're probably going to recognise this. This is where we did the second barrel. There's the statue. And then zip line down, and we're just going to go and use this. Nearly said it, not bonfire. We're going to use the campfire. Got there in the end. And now we're going to warp over to Siberian Wilderness, and we're going to... No, we're not Siberian Wilderness yet. Sorry. Getting ahead of myself. We've got to go to the other side of Flooded Archives, to the beginning. So I'm going to quickly warp over there. So this is the other campfire right at the beginning of Flooded Archives. So we're just going to turn around, go through here. There's going to be a coin cache. Obviously, we got the Monolith a lot later on. So we're just coming back to get the last two coin caches. And then we've got to go down into the main area. Past the white phosphorus. I know it's not. What was it called? It was something fire. And then we're going to go down here and into the first combat area. You may find enemies here. There aren't any for me, but if there are, you're going to have to take care of them first. If there's a flamethrower guy, which there could be, use an explosive arrow. It will take him out in one. And yeah, that's it now. 100% of Flooded Archives. All done. So we don't have to come back here ever again. But we do need to leave though. So now I'm going to warp over to Siberian Wilderness, and we're going to finish that. There's just 2 relics there. We could have gone at any point to do that. Because all we need is the rope arrow and a gun. So we could have done that earlier, but there's no rush for that one particularly. So I'll just put it together in one cleanup video. Also, we need to still be killing animals while wearing this Huntress costume or outfit. And then we also need the 15 heart kills, quick and painless, basically the trophy quick and painless on deer. Here's my last purchase, skill purchase. So I'm going to get self-improvement Junkie here. You should be close, very close. We're not finished yet, so XP, you're going to get more of it yet. So don't worry if you don't get it here. You should be close though. So now I'm going to go over to Siberian Wilderness. There's only one camp here. So yeah, look out for deer at this point. Throughout this whole video, be on the lookout for deer constantly. And if you see them, get your bow out and shoot them through the heart. Nice. This doesn't go so well. If you come up here, you can use this as kind of a blind, and the deer won't run away from you. Yeah, that didn't go well at all. Let's give up on that. So that there we go. So you should find some here. That's on the other side of that tree. That's not going to work. And there's another one. Lovely. So zoom in with your arrow drawn back, and you're going to get that. If you've got, you should have true shot. Get that perfect heart kill. You can get them as they run. If you're quickly draw, zoom in, and go before it sees you, and you should be okay. If you are having trouble though, use the blind, stay up in the trees, and you should be fine. But yeah, the respawn on deer is a bit weird. So if you clear this area out, there's probably about 3 or 4 deer here. If you go to a new area and then come back, they're not necessarily going to respawn. So clear every deer out that you see in here. You can also go to Soviet installation as well if you want to. And then there are some in Geothermal Valley. Then we're going to, if you don't get it, don't worry. We'll move the story forward. And then just jump in between. Whenever there's a campfire, just keep checking and going back. This is one of the better places because it is small and they stand out, and there should be quite a few. So there's one relic. All we needed was a gun to destroy those wooden planks. Now we just need a rope arrow for this one. I am actually going to get the quick and painless trophy here. I didn't think I killed 15 deer up till this point, but apparently I had. So I've just done 2. And maybe, I'm sure I've not done 15. Maybe when I, at the beginning of the previous episode, when I kept reloading checkpoint, some counted, but I did 15 and it didn't give me the trophy. So I only presumed it didn't. It can't have done. Otherwise it would just be, I would have got the trophy at that point. So yeah, maybe I've just killed 15. But I'm going to spot one there at last minute. I'm just about to leave, but I spot one at the last minute. Oh, that was nowhere near. Got the kill. True shot's amazing. So yeah, anything else as well, rabbits, squirrels, birds, just kill it all until you get the Huntress trophy. So there is another deer, but there are some enemies to my left. Come on, this is the one that gives it me. And there we go, quick and painless. Which is a relief actually, getting that one out of the way. So that was 4 in this area. So maybe I've done 11 elsewhere. I wasn't really counting, because I was having to expect to farm it, to be honest. So yeah, there's 4 here. Hopefully there's 4 here for you as well. And there's probably going to be 4 or 5, maybe 6 in Geothermal Valley while you're clearing that up. So yeah, as long as you keep an eye out for them, you should be fine. What will take longer is getting the 50 overall animal kills. Birds are good for it as well, so make sure you're getting chickens and birds as well. Right, now we're going to head back to Geothermal Valley. We're not going to start up at the top just yet. I've completely missed I missed one survival cache in the first, I believe this was the first challenge tomb we did in Geothermal Valley, so you'll remember this one. I've just walked back here quickly. There was a what are they called? The Explorer Satchels. There was one of those under here. I picked it up and I completely forgot. Look how obvious this is. The Explorer Satchel was against the wall to my right, and there's a survival cache here. Completely missed it and forgot about. Well, I didn't miss. I forgot about it. Which is this is where I am. So yeah, sorry about that. We're just gonna have to run back and get that. But yeah, we're getting there. Now we're gonna walk back. Fast travel back to that top. No, it's not X. That's another game as well. We're going to fast travel back to the top of the waterfall again. So remember this one, Ridgeline. This is the one where we will finish as well. This is how we're going to move the story on. There's a map here. You're not going to need that. You may also have been encountering backpacks. You haven't seen me pick any up. Here's the survival cache, and you'll get some credits from them. I believe they are other. I don't actually know what they are. I think they may be where other players have died. I'm not too sure. They have a really long number on them. I've not been getting them because I'm not connected to the internet with this account, so I haven't seen any. But you may have been getting them in yours. So if you're wondering what they are, they're a good thing. So if you see any of those backpacks, pick them up. You're going to get extra coins to buy extra cards. Again, we'll go through that once this 100% playthrough is done. So get that relic and then come down. This is the grave for the Paying Respects trophy. So if you don't have it or didn't get it when I got it, you can come back down and just stand by this grave and you'll get it. So you've not missed it. Now we're going to get a trophy, No Guts, No Glory. This is a horrible high dive. So stand on the edge of it. If you stand straight off this one, you will plummet to your death. There's a rock below you. So you have to stand at an angle here so you actually get the water. So X. So X so she does the little hop. And then straight away L2 and push forward on the left stick. So don't do them all at the same time. Don't do a forward jump. You want to jump straight up, L2 and forward on the left stick, and then she'll do the dive. But do it at that angle, otherwise you will smash her face into a rock. I learned that the hard way. And you will also get the No Guts, No Glory trophy. That's for doing a 25-meter high dive. But that was high dive number 3 of 4 for the challenge. Here's another document. Couldn't think of that there. The only one we need the broadhead arrows for, so that's why we've waited until now to clear this place up, because we do need the broadhead arrows. And now it's on to our first of this video challenge tomb. There's another one after this. There's 4 in total, 2 in this video. This bear, I'm shooting grenade arrows at this thing and it's having none of it. The bears are tough in this game, and they can warp apparently. So you might be better off with probably the machine gun, to be honest. The pistols don't do too much, even though it is a Desert Eagle type pistol. Just die. So that does count for the 50 kills as well for Huntress. But it is guarding our entrance, the entrance to our tomb. So skin it, because you're going to get a rare skin from it, which can be used to craft enhancements and things. So there'll be mushrooms and things in here, so make sure you stock up on poison arrows. And then might as well get this as well. Free hide. And then we're going to smash through. So we couldn't do this tomb originally because we needed the rebreather, which we obviously now have. Because this is a water-based one. But mainly because there's a long swim here to get to the entrance. If you don't have the rebreather, it will just turn you away. Yeah, you got to swim all the way. Funny coloured water. Definitely won't want to be swimming around in red water. A bit of scrap here before we go in. So it's going to be these jets of water. Obviously these are going to push you off to your death if they hit you, so take it slow. There's a whirlpool below. Oh, that was a close one. I don't know whether that was the water or just dramatic effect. And there is going to be a campfire up here as well as a relic.
A scroll case inlaid with ivory and gems.
It is actually the strap on this. Not that we need to. It's a little bit of extra XP, I suppose, but we don't need it for language anymore. Here's the fire. I'm not actually going to be using this to get out, because I'll just keep going around in a circle. So yeah, we've got the inventory. This could be because of the bear skin. A good one to have is the arrow one. So if you don't have it already, yeah, that's a bear skin. So yes, we also need a trophy for crafting 25 of each type of arrow. If you've been using the poison ones a lot like I have, you've probably already done 25 of those. Fire, similarly, you're probably up there. The only one you probably haven't done is explosive, but you can get that even after you finish the game, so don't worry. Watch out for that trap. That is a triple one with the spikes that come down, so if you do hit it, be prepared to take 3 of those out. Grab that relic there and then come up here for a document. So yeah, just have that in the back of your mind as well with the arrows. It is a trophy I actually got in my practice after finishing the game. Came back and just fired a load of arrows into the air and crafted a load more and got it in 2 seconds. So yeah, you can get it at any time. And here we are, Baths of Kitezh. Yeah, nope, not going to try. that word. This is our tomb. One of the more difficult, not even really difficult, but not immediately obvious, let's put it that way. So grab that map if you want it. Obviously you don't need it. And yeah, let's finish this tomb. So look for the boat. And then we've got to winch this thing around. So first of all, we want to take it that way. And we're going to stop in the middle. And go to the right. So go to the right first. There's basically two rooms off to the side. One to the right, one to the left. Do this one, and each one lowers the water level. We need to do this one first. So it's, I'm pretty sure you'll know what to do here. We're going to be pulling this lever here. And then you want to completely empty the water out. So hold it back here. And then once the water's done, let it go. And then fire an arrow at the winch thing behind. And then quickly run. And go and pull the lever back towards it. And that's going to hold it in place, so that water will stay down permanently now.
Yes.
Now we need to go and do the other room, but we do need the boat first, because that is actually going to be our winch for this one. So fire over there and go to the, basically to the left this time. This one will automatically stop when you get to the point you need to stop at. And that's the way out up there. So it'll automatically stop. Basically we're going to fire, there's one through there. There's the other switch, you can just see it. We need to fire it through here. So we've got to be quick with this one. So same thing again. Just pull it back, let the water empty out, and then don't do what I do and completely forget to fire the arrow into the boat. Do that first, and then run off. Yeah. So do this bit first, and then go and jump out the window. And winch it in with the boat. Don't worry if it looks like it's going to snap. You'll see in a moment the rope is kind of look like it's going to snap as it hits the top. Don't worry, it doesn't. It just passes through the brick. So you're fine. And there, if you hold it, you probably just get off the boat at this point. I'm just holding it anyway. And yeah, when the water's all the way down, you're done. And yeah, use your survival instincts and look for a lot of gold, because it's all over the floors in here. There is probably some in the room to the left. Here to the left. Can we still get in there? I don't think we can. No, we cannot. No. So I was wondering if there is. No, because that's in the way. That's why I didn't check. I was just wondering then whether there actually was some gold in there, but there won't be. And then jump up here and get the skill. Iron grip, which is obviously to do with climbing. We've got one more challenge tomb to do in this area. There we go, Iron Grip. There's the mission, Ancient Secrets. 2 more to do. Basically, we're faster at climbing. Could have done that with a lot earlier in the game, but I guess better late than never, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't check behind this grass originally, but you can't actually get behind it, so never mind. Make sure you grab this document on the way out here.
We cannot leave our children to rot.
And then we're going to be back at the stairs where we started. Watch out for the trap on the way out as well. Now you can use the fire just to walk back, but I'm just going to swim back because I'm continuing sort of a circle around the area. I'm going to be going fairly close to where we came into the cave anyway. Let's go and get a coin cache. So yeah, 3 more areas after this. 2 very short ones, and then one which is an open area, open world area, but there's not much going on. It's maybe between a half and a third of the size of a Soviet installation, but there's not as much going on. It will be a longer video, but it'll be the final long video. It's also the end of the game as well. It's the last area, the Lost City. Mostly it's just challenges in the final area. There's not actually too much to find. The final tomb is there, but that goes to show you the size of the area. It's just 1 tomb in it, as opposed to 3 or 4. So we'll go this way. You'll see where we are. You know where we are. Basically where the wolf den was. I saw a bird then, but he must have known I was aiming at him. How he knew, I don't know. This is the wolf den from earlier on. In a very early Geothermal Valley video. But now we've used the monolith. There is going to be a coin cache here. We do need to use 1 more monolith. And I'm actually going to go and do that right now. That's the one we needed level 7 Greek for. So yeah, as you go through this point here, this foresty bit, look out for animals. I would advise, if you see rabbits, squirrels, birds not so much because they're quite slow, but rabbits and squirrels, just use a shotgun and just blast them away. You don't need to be subtle. You're just trying to get 50 kills while wearing this costume, and it's definitely a lot easier than trying to track it with a bow and arrow. Yeah, also keep an eye out for deer as well, most importantly. And there should be quite a few chickens around here as well. I think they spawn in later, or weirdly they don't. Well, that's not a chicken, but it can die. What is that, kind of canary thing? I don't know. There's another one. Nope, that one got away. So we're just going up to this monolith, using this, and that's going to reveal the final 3 coin caches, of which there is one very close. There's one very close. There's one by the Huntress hut, and then there's one by the bonfire, basically next to the high dive that you can die on, the highest high dive. So there's one of them, and there's our next one. And then the last one is the last thing we'll get, is next to the high dive. High. So again, just look out for any animals you see. I will, as we come to the end, I still don't have the Huntress trophy, so I'll just kind of cut, and all I'll be doing, I'll explain it at the time, but all I'm doing is going killing animals. So don't forget there's pigs down here, potentially boars. There's only one for me, weirdly. Hopefully there's more for you. So you can do the heart thing with those as well. So wherever you know there's a decent stash of animals, go and kill them. Jump in the icy water. This is the other, I think this was the second high dive we got. The coin cache is next to this. Nearly done now. It's told me there's an exotic animal. It's coming up. It's another one of those big links things, whatever. I'm going to cut here because this is a long fight. It took me a long time to bring this thing down, and I was hitting it in the heart. I hit it in the heart maybe 6 or 7, maybe 8 times with an arrow, and it just didn't die. So I just switched to the pistol and finished it off. Oh, there's a deer. No, we got away. Yeah, again, if you're struggling with deer running away from you, it can be a problem in this because of all the foliage. Use the blinds and make things easier. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time here trying to do bow and arrow kills. I'll do it later on, kind of off camera. And then, yeah, come on, let's go. This is how I would imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger going doing hunting. It just reminds me of the similar shotgun he uses in Terminator 2. Right, we're going to go and do the final challenge tomb shortly, but first we're going to go over to the other area where all the enemies were in that camp where they burned down the sort of village. We're just going to go there. We're going to grab a couple of things. We're going to grab a survival cache, a coin cache, and the final challenge is over there as well. So just this area here. You want to go to Cathedral Court. You can go to any of them and work your way back to the middle, but Cathedral Court is just, I don't know, easiest one I suppose. Again, there could be enemies down here. There are none for me right now, but there will be shortly. I can't see, they're off to the left. I couldn't see them then. I just presumed no one was about because no one heard me running. I will get interrupted shortly, but it's not a problem. So you want to run over here. I'm going to show you on the map in a minute where I am. This was the area that was blocked off with the spiked wooden barricade when we first came here. This is where I am, and there's a coin cache where we're going to be getting. So here is the gourds, these pumpkins that we need to throw. Tossing gourds is the name of the challenge. There are 5 of these barrels. That was a bit of a bad shot then as it pulled back. Basically throwing these pumpkins into these barrels. There are 5 of them. There is kind of a backboard to them. It's probably best, or it is definitely best or better idea, just to go for a hole in one. Nothing but net, because it can bounce off the backboard. So just try and line it up so you get it in the center of the barrel. Don't worry, these things don't run out. The final one will keep respawning. So here's one up here. You can run up and just go and slam this one up from the top if you want, or you can do it from down here. I'm trying to line it up. I want to get it first time. I'll just throw it. There we go. Right, it's done. And then there's one more, and it's round the other side, and the enemies are going to spot me before I spot them. I'm looking at these bodies at that point, wondering what the hell they're still doing here. Where are they? Ah, there's a guy right ahead of me there. I did not see them. Yeah, they're on alert now. I'll quickly throw this final one in here and go and take them off. So yeah, there's the 5 gourd tossing barrels. Quick, switch to poison. Got a couple of them. So yeah, be aware there may be enemies around. Now we're just going to get a quick coin cache. Again, we've been past here. We couldn't do it at the time because, well, we hadn't seen the monolith. But there's only one more after that. Now it's just a case of running back to that bonfire. I said it. Bonfire. There's a bonfire. Campfire. Any one will do. Anyone you want to run to. And warping back to the middle. So it is all opened up. This is the house where we had that fight and we got the 5 poison arrow kills. The giant lynx, mountain lion, whatever the hell they are. I don't know what they are. They look like lions, but then they have ears like lynx. Whatever. There's going to be another one. It was here originally. It's here again. So I'm going to kill it because it's one of the... it'll be one of the 50 animals. Plus, they have the rare skin. So I'm going to kill it. I'm going to cut again because they are fairly long and difficult to kill. This one just gets the assault rifle on it. Not messing around. And then we're going to walk back. We'll go back to this base camp here. The ruins encampment. And then we'll go and do the final challenge tomb for this area. We're just going to go and get the quick high dive as well. I could probably do this on the way out. There's no need to do it now. Because I could have linked the hunting together. But never mind. So this is the entrance. Here is the dive. It's not much of a high dive really compared to the others. But anyway, same thing. Jump up with X and then forward and L2. Sure you know how to do it by now. And yeah, that's it. So that's all the challenges done. We just have that one mission, which is obviously linked to the challenge tombs themselves. Plus this challenge tomb, and we're pretty much done. Nearly at 100%. It will be 99 when we leave, but we will come back. This is the reason we couldn't come into this one. We needed that claw. This is a very simple one. It's just a case of smashing a wall down with some mine carts. Very simple. So I'll just make this. This is going to be our way out. No need to upgrade now. Do it all later. So there is an explorer. Ooh, you don't need this now. Explorer satchel. But whatever, it's there if you want it. Yeah, be prepared to jump and press square here. Here's one of the survival caches. It's pretty hard to miss. Yep, things are going well again. And here we are. Challenge tomb number 4, the Pit of Judgment. So yeah, you can see the 2 ramps there. We basically just got to smash the gate at the bottom of the ramps using minecarts. And that's it. We do have to do them in an order though. It's the one on the left, or soon to be right, first. Just grab that. And then we'll head up this now right hand side. Don't worry, it won't collapse. You better not do, we've got to send a cart down it. Relic here at the top, make sure you grab that.
An old ring tied to a leather. There must
Document
be a way to
behind
rotate
it.
the platform.
And then another map off to the right hand side.
I knew the risks.
Very redundant at this point. Can you be very redundant? I don't think you can. Redundant's a definite word, isn't it?
Forced to pray.
So yeah, we don't need that. Only a couple of things to get, and they're all in here. So yeah, I do apologise. I'm going to look into getting a new capture card with the screen tears there. I have no idea why it's been doing it. Yeah, so basically all we're doing is turning this all the way around and then pushing it down the hill. And we're just doing that twice, essentially. So yeah, once you get it lined up, it's going to unlock. You'll know you've got it right. Surely you could just take that gold. That's worth a lot more than whatever's in there.
Okay.
That is a lot of gold. So yeah, this is why you need to come this way. You can see the other ramp's actually blocked. So you've got to come around this way first. Straight away there's going to be another relic. Here's our minecart. Weirdly, you can't. I'm sort of stuck here. You can't walk across that gap. Anyway, here's the relic. This one's slightly different. You do need to bring a lift down, and you need to get the rotations right. It's not that difficult. It's like one rotation you just need to remember to do. So we've got to climb up to the top first. We're going to go and get this final survival cache. Get a bit turned around here. The vibrations were not strong. It's right there. Yet it didn't do it. Yep, now it does it. There we go. Not really mining wood. Don't know where it came. And there's dirt as well. So we've got to bring the lift down first. So rotate it. What's that? Clockwise. And then rotate the actual thing again so we can get the minecart on it. Again, clockwise. Now this is the important bit. You've got to turn it a quarter anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. Basically back to its starting position, because it's going to rotate again as we go back up. So again, anti-clockwise. No, clockwise again, weirdly. I don't think it matters then, obviously.
Let's hope it doesn't all just collapse.
And then push it down. And we are done. That did the job. I don't know why there was an explosion. That was gold. Not flint or anything.
It worked. Glad it's still standing.
Having said that, there'll be some here. There we go. You can see it. We've got the final document first. And there we go. Last document, all 33 found. Whew. Just finding everything there is. And then we're going to do this. Geologist. I mean, okay. It helps with mining materials, which don't do that often. So it's not really a very good end game kind of skill. We've definitely got better ones early on. Okay. Most importantly is the credits. 150,000. You should be on more if you've been picking those weird backpacks up. Like I said, I'm not online, so I've not been seeing them. They must be tied to deaths or high scores or something with other players. If I was professional, I would have looked it up, so I wouldn't have to just stumble around the subject. But there you go. But yeah, I know I got them in my first main account. Didn't get them on this one, so I can only presume it's to do with being online, because that's the only difference with the two accounts. Now we're basically just making our way out. And then we'll go to the top. That's one of those weird jumps again. We're going to go to that top campfire, get the final coin cache, and then I'm going to go and kill some animals. You're not going to watch me do the whole thing, so don't worry. I'm going to get the Huntress trophy. I mean, there's not much to explain. It's just a case of kill all animals. There's the fire. So yeah, do any upgrades, whatever you need to do. No, yeah, that'll do. Field medic helps with the final fight. Inventory upgrade, not ammunition upgrade. Nothing else here, so we're going to fast travel up to the top again, top of the waterfall. So ridgeline. I'm just going to get this last coin cache. So it's right next to this high dive here. Yep, and I'm going to high dive off, and I'm going to go and kill a load of animals. I would say you do the same as well. There aren't any animals after this, but we can do it post game, so don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. There we go, 99% complete. Everything found, just that one mission. So once we've done that last challenge tomb, we'll come back and sign that mission off. So yep, can't do it at this point. So we'll just jump in, and then we're going to warp, and I'm right down at the other end. Here we go, is the final one. Blast that squirrel with a shotgun. There's the Huntress trophy. So do the same, get the deer one as well. Warp between all the worlds if you need to. But don't worry, you can do it post game as well. We can change out of the outfit now to whichever one you like. And that is it for this this video. Yeah, we're just going to go through to the next area. It's called the Ori. It's very short. So is the one after it. Very linear, very short. Yeah, so that is going to be it. We're getting there now. We're nearly done. So I'm just going to walk through here, break through the wall. That's come back for some reason. Go down here, break through the wall, and you're literally right there in the Ori. It is a new area, so it will be a separate video. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.